Yes. What's going on? This is my heated cap. I actually have another one that this is also heated, and I just got the same battery for both of them. This hat's starting to wear out on the inside. Anyway, y'all know I follow a lot of stuff that's not Western media. Russia Today. I don't watch American propaganda. I don't watch American propaganda, and that's something over a period of years. I've realized, like even when I was on the road and I wasn't watching Western propaganda, I would still know more than people that watch the news every day. Even, like being on the road, you don't always have service. Things happen. Sometimes, I get sidetracked and I act like everybody else. And I always find myself going back to alternative media. There's a guy, Collapse Chronicles. I've been watching him. I was watching him, back like when the pandemic started, like last year. And I just stopped for whatever reason. I just stopped watching him. And lately I've been watching him again. Like, he's pretty good dude. Pretty on point dude. Dr. John Campbell is a nurse over there in London. I think he's got a doctorate in nursing or something. And he does videos just talking about the pandemic and how viruses work. Really good guy, really great guy. He is somebody that I've been watching on and off, and I don't know, there was a period of time I watched him. I watched another one, Dude Is More Economic, and I watched this Korean guy that was like Bitcoin and stuff. I stopped watching him too. And I was watching them like religiously, and for whatever reason, they kind of like wound down, except for John Campbell. And I guess life kind of went back to normal somewhat, even though it didn't. Kind of acknowledging that this is going to be a long-term crisis. I'm a prepper. Like, I've got masks in my closet. I got like yellow masks and shit I bought years ago in my closet. I mean, I got all kind of stuff. I got 3M respirator with the pre-filters or whatever, K95 type filters. I got a charcoal filter. I got this shit here. But things kind of went back to normal somewhat. It's just the way it is. I got this, if I can show it to you. I got this right here. It's actually got a filter on it. It's got a fan. Love this thing. Use this thing all the time. You've got I've been a prepper for a long time. So I already was kind of ahead of the game on this stuff. And actually, that's when I kind of acknowledged this is going to be a long-term crisis. I think a lot of folks thought this would just go away like SARS did. And I think that, anyway, I'm going back to these people. I'm following them again. I'm reminded that I'm a person on the fringe, man. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because American society's fucked up. There's something to it. There's honestly nothing to fall to. You gotta make the reality that you gotta make. And see, that's how the QAnon stuff started. It is. That's how the QAnon stuff started. I hate to see it. The QAnon stuff started that the U.S. government's done a lot of shit, done a lot of fucked up stuff over the years, And so QAnon was like giving you something. QAnon was like giving you a little bit of the truth and running with it. The U.S. government's done a lot of shit. I always tell folks that. The U.S. government done a lot of shit all over the world. Interfere with elections and everything. Don't get it twisted. As much as I don't like QAnon, I have to acknowledge where that springs from. It is legitimate. Spraying over American communities, the vaccine stuff on people, the SD40 back in the day, and the vaccine. U.S. government done a lot of shit. Don't get it twisted. Let's don't be confused. U.S. government done a lot of shit, and when you do that, and when you practice to deceive, it's what a tangled web we weave once we practice to deceive, as the old saying goes. You get QAnon. You get groups like this. I don't like this stuff of just, well, they're white supremacists all. Yeah, they are. It's no doubt. It's no doubt these white supremacist groups. It's no doubt these are groups formed out of the ideology of this is our country, and making fun of Kamala Harris's name, making fun of people's names, being homophobic, being racist. It's no doubt. That's what that is all about. It's race bait and gay bash, and that's what that is. But U.S. government's done a lot of shit. Hillary Clinton done a lot of shit. I always tell folks that I did not do Hillary Clinton. I don't think she's been a better president than Trump. But I think Hillary Clinton would have had a proper functioning federal government, and I think Trump operates off of things not functioning properly. That's the difference. I don't think anybody would have handled the pandemic this bad. I don't think Hillary would have pulled out WHO. I don't think Hillary would have threatened the International Criminal Court. I don't think Hillary would have jumped in front of Dr. Fauci and made fun of him, and I don't think she would have done those things. I think that COVID was a black swan event. It was an event that none of us could have expected, and I think that when you're a conservative and you've made your bones off of government not functioning properly, and you've made a point to make your administration be as incompetent as possible, there's always the possibility of black swan events. See, that's the problem with, well, climate change is real and all that, is we're going down a path of chaos. We're living in the failing days of America, and we're watching capitalism fail all around us. We're watching, we're watching institutions fail, and climate change is part of it, wildfires is part of it, but all these things, they make it worse. You understand? I think Bernie Sanders would have kind of put the empire to sleep. But anybody, any president, you would have had problems, no doubt. Peace.